So keep on going with your silly dream by Piter on AO3. This fic may include suicidal thoughts. That is your warning. Read by Lily6645. Chapter 38. Concussion Recovery. Deku? A vigilante? Never. Summary. Izuku recovers from his concussion at the Yamada and Aizawa apartment. He thinks everything's going great. What's Uraraka want to know? Me and Sho have been friends for 15 years. It's not weird to cuddle. Izuku was going to bash Yamada's face in with his baseball bat if he didn't pipe the hell down. Okay, whatever you say. When you say it like that, it doesn't sound like you believe me. President Mike squawked in offense. It's because I don't. Shut the fuck up! Are you trying to kill me? Izuku complained from the couch, burying his face in a cushion. If he was lucky, he'd suffocate. The pro paused before continuing in a quieter tone that Izuku couldn't hear. Stupid ears. Was it always going to be like this? Muffled and ringing? That was inconvenient, to say the least. He shifted again so his face was pressed against the back of the couch and his right ear pointed up. Wake you up. Can't sleep too long. Now, just to be safe, gonna ask a few questions. Make sure your brain isn't fried. Okay. He ignored Shinso's snort. He was concussed, okay? He was allowed to be a little sassy. He just wanted to sleep, damn it. Was that too much to ask for? Birthday? July 15th. July 15th? That's coming up. Happy early birthday. How old are you turning? 16. What's your name? Is it Deku? Deku. That's Deku. Whoops, silly me. There was a long silence. God, I'm never telling you anything to keep secret, Shinso finally announced. Hey, I'm good at keeping secrets. Just not mine. Lay down, concussion boy. You sound drunk. And you look hungover. Hitoshi, Mike, let's go, Aizawa said as he walked out from somewhere in the house. And Deku. Yes, sir. Izuku yelped as the attention was shifted onto him. Do not leave this apartment, he ordered, quirk activated. Call off work and rest. Try not to sleep until one of us gets home. Help yourself if you're hungry, and you know where the bathroom is. What? I'm staying? You barely know me. Aren't you afraid I don't know, steal something? No, I'm not. And yes, you're staying here, problem child. The teen flushed at the name. You need to be monitored, and clearly your damn parents won't. Hazashi coughed to cut off the comment. We'll be back as soon as possible. Izuku stared at the door long after it shut. What the hell just happened? Where do you go to school? Huh? Izuku glanced up from the hideous highlighter green couch, instead focusing on Shinso, who sat in a black recliner on the left of the coffee table. The boy didn't glance away from the TV. "What high school do you go to?" "I do online school," Izuku mumbled, words too complicated to say with any confidence in his current state. Boom. Slick. The silence felt awkward. Izuku couldn't take it. "So, how's everything doing after the festival?" No one was seriously injured. Apparently Yahoo was there. Dad's been meaning to talk to him, but he hasn't patrolled yet, so... Izuku didn't even think about that. Hopefully, the media didn't think he died again. It's been 4 days. He hadn't left the apartment, which, not really his fault considering he couldn't even walk straight. And God, the nausea that came with the headaches. Absolutely horrible. He had decided on meeting with Uraraka as soon as he felt well enough. So, not right now. Izuku forced himself up, despite the protests he gained from the 3 cats draped across him. He shuffled to the kitchen, but stopped mid-footstep. "I'm going to have an aneurysm if that reckless vigilante keeps doing this." Aizawa spoke to Yamada, quiet so as to not disturb Izuku. That was nice. No, Izuku wasn't crying. "I'm sure Yahoo's fine. Probably just tired. That was a pretty rough fight, from what I heard. You'll be fine, Sho." I could barely hold it together when it was just Hitoshi, Yahoo, and Deku. Now there's a whole class of problem children. "Softy." Yamada grinned, throwing an arm around a sulking Aizawa. The underground hero grumbled, but since his bandages and cast were removed, it seemed President Mike had become a lot more touchy. Based in how Izuku saw. Not that he was speculating, but how have your kids been? They've definitely got something going on," the underground hero grumbled. "Todoroki's father is a scumbag. I know that much. A few students are struggling academically, but I believe that's being taken care of." Well, that's good. How's the illegal one?" "I wish he'd let us help him." The two lapsed into silence. Izuku shifted, causing the floorboard under him to crack. "Sho!" "Don't," he interrupted the blonde. "It's not polite to eavesdrop, kid." "I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. I was trying to get something to eat, but you guys were talking and I didn't want to interrupt. But you'd hear me if I walked away, and I understand if you want me to leave. It's really no big deal, and I violently violated your privacy and..." "Go lay down, Deku. I'll bring you something." "Oh, okay." On day 8, it was again just him and Shinso. Izuku sat up on the couch while the other teen was next to him, waiting until his father was back from patrol before heading to his room for the night. Izuku was reminded of late nights with his mom. At the same time, everything was different. Izuku was aching, and the body next to his was not his mother. There was no All Might movie or shared blanket, no soft conversation, and rambling statistics falling from his mouth. Deku, are you... I'm sorry, Izuku sniffed, wiping his eyes. Shinso, I miss my mom so much. It hurts, and I don't... Shut up. Breathe. Carefully and awkwardly, he was pulled into a hug. I'm sorry. I said shut up. Okay, thank you guys. Sorry for all the trouble. I really was gonna leave earlier, but it hurt worse than I thought it would, and... Kid, for the millionth time. Aizawa pinched the bridge of his nose between his fingers and his thumb. It's no trouble at all. You coming when you're injured is what we want you to do. Izuku blinked. Wait, what? Why? We care about you. Aizawa shoved his hands into his pockets. It's better to keep an eye on you. But I don't want you to worry. When you care about someone, it's only natural. I mean it when I say come here when you're hurt, no matter how or where you may have gotten the injury. He emphasized the last part, which he decided not to look about too much. Instead, Izuku thought of his mom, and may or may not have cried on Eraserhead's doorstep. And again when he told the three of them goodbye. Deku! I'm so glad you're okay! Izuku smiled nervously. This would be the first time he'd been to Uraraka's apartment. It was a little weird to be brought up out of the blue rather than a park or restaurant like usual, but who was he to judge? He shuffled in before Uraraka closed and locked the door. She turned back to him, glaring. Uraraka? Sit at the table. Okay. The teen nervously sat at the side of a small rectangular table. Uraraka walked forwards, studying her nails like Izuku was the one making her wait. Did I do something wrong? Oh, no! The nonchalant act broke before her face looked impassive again. Just wondering if there's anything you would like to tell me? Not that I can think of? Izuku licked his lips as Uraraka gave him a long look. How about this? You don't answer my messages at the festival and you get a concussion. Yes? I saw a vigilante in an All Might mask get knocked on the head pretty hard. A vigilante from Musatafu. With the rambling problem, who was around your height, you who has combat training and is up to all hours of the night. I get it, Izuku groaned. Me and the vigilante are similar. So what? Deku, be honest with me. Uraraka swallowed, taking a deep breath. Are you Yahoo? Me? Deku? A vigilante? Never! I'm quirkless. And what? Deku? Against his will, his vision blurred. He could feel his throat closing up. He gripped at the fabric over his chest, hunching forward. This was where he was turned in, huh? Deku! Are you okay? I'm really sorry for pushing. Uraraka? I am Yahoo, he admitted, slowly looking up to the brunette. She didn't look mad. Actually, she looked... I knew it! You mean... Wait,